Hey, it's iCkEdMeL, and I'm pulling into the plaza of the Walmart. If you saw the Leila story, I just wanted to show you a little bit once I get inside, but that's the building area that used to be a mall. And I got turned into something else. I don't know what it is. And we're about to pull into here. I kind of wanted to see if I could show you guys what I was talking about with the warehouse area is not too far off from here. This person's telling me to go ahead. I don't know why. Oh, because they have a double blinker. Oh, you might not want to pull to the side of the road, bit. Side of the road, bit. Goddamn, bit. So we see here, I don't know what this building is here, but there's like, this is a huge parking lot. This is the Walmart parking lot, right? And this is daytime. Packed. 24 hours. This is one of the biggest Walmarts, I think, in the country. I forgot what number it falls into. One of the biggest ones. I don't know if it's like third place or something like that. It's top, I think top 5. All right, and at nighttime, let me turn off the AC. At nighttime, this place can be super sketch, especially when it's 24 hours. Right now, it's running on, I think it's open to like 8:30 or 9 or something like that because of what's going on globally. This is where Leila's car was found, in this parking lot. I wanted to take a drive through too. Right now, I don't really see anything. It's more towards the evening time. Right now, it's almost 6 p.m. Usually a little bit later. I've seen some pretty sketch vehicles out here, vans, you know, just weird stuff. I hate when people drive like that because you can't fucking turn in. You're taking fucking 2 lanes. You're in the middle of the fucking thing. All right? So right now it's actually not that busy. There's a lot of cars, but usually this is even more packed. And at nighttime, it's when it really gets packed. So, all right, so this is one of the sketch areas. This is literally across the street from the Walmart. See, that's like the shopping plaza that used to be a mall that got closed down. The Walmart's right behind all that. And then right across the street, this is like a sex store. And then back here, this all recently got cleaned up. But back here, this used to be an area that the homeless people would hang around. There used to be gates up here, and there used to be a bunch of trash, and this whole area was sketch. And now there's cops over there, which I kind of don't even want to walk over here. But just to show the area. I'm not going to purposely intentionally record the cops because these dudes is like paranoid. I don't want them to think I'm messing up their little whatever they're doing. But back here, this all got cleaned up, but this used to be very, very sketch. Super sketch. You couldn't even access it the way I'm walking. You'd have to walk through the side. And there used to be a bunch of weirdo activity going on back here. I'm not gonna stay too long because these cops are making me a little. Bunch of weirdo activity back here used to be. And through the whole part back here, a bunch of homeless people that used to hang out. There used to be a bunch of trash. Very sketchy. This whole thing actually got burned down a couple years ago. Some sort of fire started. Some people speculated it was for insurance. I don't know. Because this whole property here is actually owned by some really rich people out here. And all these stores, they have to rent and pay to have their stores here. Some really, really big no-name people own this shit. I think across the street too. So I went into my archive of photos and I took these pictures in 2015. And I just kind of wanted to get you a little visual, because there's a lot of people that might have never seen this area. This is right across from the Walmart, and this is what was in that empty lot you just saw in the video, is these buildings. And it was kind of suspicious, you know, that whole thing burnt down right next to the sex store. Now in this picture you can see there's some sort of investigation. The people are being questioned, and you see one of the store owners from the sex shop. I've spoken to him a couple of times back in the day, and yeah, he told me he believes this was really suspicious. Obviously this has nothing to do with Leila, but I just kind of wanted you to get a feeling for the area. Here's a couple more pictures that I took. This was after the burning. This was behind the buildings before they completely were removed. It's clear that this was like an area, a sketch area, where a lot of homeless people hung out behind there. I also have heard from the community, you know, there's a lot of drug stuff that goes on around there. So, and again, this is across the street from Walmart. I drove by the sketch place. I was actually recording some video. Let me take the keys out of my car. Somebody take this shit and hop away. But there was like this little sketch place across the street from Walmart. I was like, let me just drive around and look. First of all, let me show you this. All right. I guess this is just trash, right? I guess it's just trash. Why is it across the street? I don't know. But it's just trash. And there's a car seat. I was wondering why people would toss away a car seat though. This is for like an infant. Usually you could resell them. Or give them away to somebody that needs it. There's a lot of times parents that can't afford car seats. And you got these parents driving in the car with their kids not in any kind of seatbelt or car seat or nothing. And you hear about the accidents, the kids are killed. But then there's a toilet seat out here. Damn. But anyway, I also saw this and I was like, this made me kind of pull over. Cause I was like, what is this? It's like somebody's trash paradise over here. There's like an umbrella. It says private property, private property. Whose private property is this? I think this is like somebody's little house area, like a homeless person. There's somebody here. Oh shit, probably don't want to fuck with this. Oh yeah, this is somebody's area. Somebody's living quarters. I don't want to disrespect it. There's a trash thing there too. Should I open the trash? Oh, it's just trash. I was gonna say maybe there's a body in there. What is up? It's iCkEdMeL. How you doing? And I wanted to show you more stuff. I got more things to show you, especially related to Leila, because there's this video footage that was sent to me, which is pretty interesting. I have like 3 clips to show you. We're going to react to it together, where they're talking about a woman that they saw. Now, there was like this body found, but it actually wasn't Leila. This was on July 31st, I believe. But you hear them talking and having conversations saying that they saw a woman. She had a child. She hopped in a car with people. So there might be people out there that might know more information. By the way, I wanted to say thank you to Tina and Kraka, that's his name, for the donations last night on the live stream. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate that. And well, what you're seeing behind me is the racetrack. I went out to the racetrack today, and Shannon was saying there's a bunch of cameras there, and there is a bunch of cameras. There's cameras at the gas station. There's cameras at the pumps. There's cameras everywhere. And if you haven't seen the Shannon live stream reaction video, check out last night's live stream. Links down below. And if you don't know what the story is at all, the link's down below to go watch the original video I did to catch you up. Before we get to these 3 clips that we're going to react to together, if you remember in the live stream when we were watching Shannon's video, he was stating the history and the story, and that she would get into people's cars all the time. And this video that we're going to be listening to, they're saying, I don't know if they read the article and they're just repeating the articles, but they say that she was out there. They say she got a car. They mentioned the kid and that they saw a kid and the kid was left out there. You know, I don't know if they're just repeating or they're stating what they saw physically with their own eyes, but it corroborates what he was saying, that she was getting into people's cars. And this was late at night and that they saw a child. This is what people hanging around asking for change. You got the guy there on the bike too, probably asking for change. So we're going to be reacting to 3 clips. This is just how I got it in pieces, so I got to work with what I got. I really appreciate the people that send me the information. And, well, I watched the 3 videos before we're going to react to it together again. Well, my reaction to it again. And no, there's a guy they were talking about. He physically saw them, the Leila, and I mean, this is if we're talking about the same person, and a child out there at night, late at night. Now, this video that we're watching, they found the body, but this is not Leila, because we would have heard about it by now. They thought it was, but apparently it was somebody else. So what's important is the conversation that's happening, all right? The video quality is really bad too, you know, but it was a body. What?
Yeah.
So he said it was a body. It was a body. And he says yes.
A lot of people keep talking about this lady. They keep talking about this lady with the 2-year-old son that was missing.
Remember that lady we seen, babe, with the little baby?
So there's another woman talking to this guy, and she says, "You remember that lady we seen with the baby?" So now they're talking about an experience where they believe they've seen Leila. So this is interesting. There might be other people out there that have information to this case.
30 in the fucking morning that night?
Yeah.
With the baby?
Yeah.
You say, she be somewhere to lay down. She's out in the white car. They ain't seen her ass since.
So late at night, I don't know if, I think in one of the clips there, it was like 2 in the morning, something late at night with the baby. Something about she needed somewhere to lay.
For real?
Yeah.
So you
Walking out here with the little baby. They found the little baby.
see, they keep talking about the little baby. Everybody.
Walking around late at night with the baby, and this is the stories that we were hearing from this guy Shannon. You know, I'm not saying everything he's saying is true, but this is all coinciding together.
They keep talking about the little baby.
Clip 2.
Well, you know what? That car must have came back and dumped the back off.
See, they keep talking about the little baby. Everybody keep talking about the little baby.
Well, you know what? That car must have came back and dumped the back off with him.
They say the baby was wailing Pembroke somewhere though.
Miramar, yeah.
Yeah.
Right down the street.
Yeah.
Pembroke, Miramar, Pines, Hollywood. It's all like in such a small little area, but they want to have all these different names and roads change into other roads. It can be kind of confusing, but it's all relatively close.
And they got to be the lady, man.
It's a little small, slender body, so.
Yeah, she's short too.
Yeah.
Big tall.
When I saw,
Yeah.
Big tall.
when I saw a girl walking about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, so I said, man, if she needs a place to stay, let her come in.
2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing at those times of night with a toddler? I'm telling you, these places. Hollywood is not a horrible area. Hollywood is it's a decent place. I was giving you this, it's a little bit of visuals. You can turn a corner, you can go here, you can be at certain places, and it's sketch. One of the worst areas I've ever been to, Florida, is Overtown. I've never been to Liberty City. Overtown was the worst, sketchiest place. There's nothing nice about that area.
Yeah. Little black chick.
No, this girl ain't Spanish.
Spanish.
So black, Spanish. I hear even with Leila there was a confusion because she looks kind of like brown skin. She's actually black, or that's what they describe her as, but she could easily be confused for Latin.
You're red.
Yeah.
She's Spanish.
Oh, you want to bow?
He says she's red. Red is like a term that they use. Red bone. I don't even know what that means. I guess for a brown skin person.
That nigga try to get this bitch. Oh shit.
No, he good. He good.
Oh, okay.
He just don't.
Keep fucking with him.
Take it to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Whoop you and all, baby.
Damn, boy.
So you guys let me know what you think about that. And on Facebook, I'm going to be uploading an unedited, longer version of me exploring those areas in Hollywood, Florida. So if you want to think about becoming a member, I don't have any content on there yet. I'm setting this up now, so you don't have to do this now. If you're interested, check it out. Within a couple days, I'll have some stuff on there. The reason I went out there and recorded these different various areas is to do something different. And I just thought it would be kind of interesting to show you guys a different perspective, to actually go out there on the street and actually show some video, some maybe original content. And I was thinking, I had this idea because I want to go to the little warehouse area. It's a couple blocks from where Leila's car was found. It's this other sketch area. There's a lot of little nooks and crannies. If you guys want to see those types of videos too, when some cases happen and maybe there's something local, I can actually go out there and show you some of the areas. I think it makes it more interesting. I even thought about maybe talking to some of the homeless people. There's some homeless people that you might not be able to tell they're homeless. They just kind of blend in, and a lot of times they see a lot of things. So I thought about maybe even going out there and maybe talking to some people and maybe asking questions. I don't know. But thank you for the support. I really appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button, share the video, leave me some commentary, some feedback, and thank you for the people that reach out to me and send me information, because a lot of times I miss things and it's hard trying to do everything sometimes, so yeah. Peace. Oh, by the way, if you're still watching, there's these 2 pictures when I was looking back in my archive, and there was this one where I was with my friend Maria. We were going to hang out one night, and we got to a stop sign, and this guy was standing literally at the red light, and this is somewhere in Hollywood, Miramar, Pines. This is just how the area is. This is the kind of weird stuff you see at night. Like I say again, to give you an idea. The other thing too, back in the day when I used to work at one of the hospitals here in Florida, South Florida, I met this guy from 48 Hours, the show. I don't know if you know the show, Shalacy, the Miami guy. I walked into McDonald's and I saw him there, and I was like, everybody was like standing there like normal, like, oh, just didn't know the guy. I saw him and I was like, oh! And I should have asked to take a picture with him. I did the weird creepo thing where I took a slide picture of him, and then I approached him and I talked to him. I was like, oh, you're the guy from the show, yada, yada. And I kept it. I actually should have asked him for a picture because I thought that was dope to actually kind of meet him and talk to him for a few in person. This was before I was a YouTuber. This was like a long time ago. So I met the guy Shalacy. This is really the last time. This is the last time. All right. Then this is over. The video's done. This is from years ago, too. I walked up to a payphone just to give you an idea of what Hollyweird is like. And I'm talking about Hollywood, Florida, not Hollywood where all the people are. I walked up to a payphone, and there's this note on a payphone, and it says, a small loan to anyone in honest need, up to $500. Call Roy. I'm sure that number's not active anymore. I thought about calling the number, not that I need the money, but just to see who it is. But who does that? Who does that? I mean, that could be a troll. That sounds like a loan shark to me. So, yeah, I don't know. Hollywood. Peace.